All right, we are live on Ranger Radio. This is the finals of our very first Swiss tournament for SOCL. For anybody who wants background on what that means, this was a Swiss tournament format, which means we still had a draft, we still had captains, we actually had 20 teams and 80 players, and I'll just show you real quickly. So we had our regular draft, and then when that was done, we actually used a challenge bracket so that every team out of these 20 teams actually played 5 group stage games, and they were matched up against other teams based on wins and losses. So like if you won your first game, your second game was probably going to be against the team that won, and so forth. In so doing, we took the top 8 teams and put them in a quarterfinal. These are the quarterfinal matchups. And then semifinals, finals are now JJ Pool's team, which is JJ Pool, Stan, Demon32, and Scumball, versus Exile's team, which is Exile, Dodsfall, Blithering, and Noah. We'll let them know the stream is live, and hopefully we'll get going here any second. All right, both teams are in group. Looks like they're all loaded up and ready to go. The finals will be on Boombox, as were the quarterfinals and semifinals. JJ Pool's team is ready. Should be starting any second. All right, both teams are ready and launching. Switch over to our in-game view. All right, looks like all 8 balls made it in a group. We do have a Tag Pro, a Juke Juice, and a Rolling Bomb up for grabs. Demon says he's turned on his chase bot, so this should be a good game.
3,
Everybody finalizing their
2,
spawns.
1.
All right, and a clean launch. So Noah's going to go ahead and grab a Tag Pro on his side. Stan gets a Rolling Bomb on his side, and JJ Pool able to get that third Papa Juke Juice mid. So Blithering going to try to get out of base here. Peach putting up the blocks. So with the Tag Pro on defense, Noah tried to clear out base, but just wasn't able to in time. JJ Pool is able to track down the return, so Peach is going to solo grab here. So we do have a reset. Both flags are back in base. So this is going to be just a 10-minute game, and if there is a tie at the end of 10 minutes, we'll go to a 5-minute overtime period, and if there's a tie at the end of that 5-minute overtime, we will go to a golden cap sudden death, which is actually what happened for Exile's team. Alright, so Peach, which I believe is Exile, goes ahead and grabs with a Rolling Bomb. He's going to try to get around Stan, and is successful in getting around Stan. Scumball using the boost to get ahead. About 10 seconds left on that RB, and looks like this could be a cap if they can clear out base, but the Tag Pro is not able to clear out base, and the Rolling Bomb is out, so Exile's going to have a challenge here getting around everybody. Just make sure that yeah, that's Exile. Actually, Dodds for commission. I'm not sure who's on that team, dude. No, Dodsfall is on that team. All right, so Dodds for commission is going to be Dodsfall, I'm assuming here, and Peach is Exile. All right, Blithering has the regrab. JJ Pool was able to get that Tag Pro, so he's using it to allow Demon to get out. Demon has returned for cap here, but it doesn't look like the return is likely for either team here in time to make anything of it. Blithering's going to be able to evade Scumball and Stan long enough, and a return for Exile's team. JJ Pool grabbing Juke Juice. And he's going to have a lot of space to work. Noah's not going to be able to get in front right away. But Peach able to track down the return. Now Stan grabbing regrab. Going to try to get out. Stan and Blithering both in open space here. Neither of them wanting to kiss, apparently. Just both teams having a difficult time getting those returns. Noah able to get one for his squad. All right, so JJ Poole does have an RB, and he was not able to use it. Unfortunately for him, it was somewhat of a trolling bomb. Noah was able to get that return at just the right time. So Blithering going to grab a juke juice mid. Stan's going to have a pretty easy. Oh, he would have had a pretty easy time staying ahead there, but he actually hits a corner. We'll see whether or not anybody's able to take advantage of the rolling bomb. Blithering able to evade the tag briefly, but not before JJ Poole gets out of base. So there are blocks. We'll see. This looks like this could be an early cap. Oh no, and Noah able to get there just in time. The blocks were pretty good, but not good enough to allow the cap before the reinforcements came. So it looks like Blithering is going to try to track down Scumball here. Nobody's going for that tag pro yet. Now Blithering going to go ahead and get that tag pro, but maybe at the wrong time. All right, Peach able to save a cap there, who I, again, think is Exile. All right, so Peach going to kill some time here. Going to take a lap now that there's 2 blue balls in red base. Stan able to evade Noah. Only 1 chaser at this time for red team. All right, Noah grabs that re and now gets quickly returned, and now Blithering looks like he's going to be struggling to get out of base here, being followed by 2. He puts on a clinic there, staying alive for about 10 seconds longer than most people, but ultimately gets tracked down. Scumball now behind 2, going to struggle to get out of base, and JJ Poole arrives to try to block, but just doesn't get enough of a block in to be able to allow his teammate to get out of base. 5 minutes left to go. This is still a 0-0 match. The match that we saw before this that was in the semifinals that went to ultimately a golden cap was also a 0-0 game until eventually there was a cap for Exile's team to end it 1-0. So JJ Poole able to grab Tag Pro and coming in and using that button to gate his opponent. So he's going to be able to get out ahead of 2. Looks like this should be a cap. So first cap of the game will be going to JJ Poole. His team now up 1-0. He was aided by a good block by his teammate who stopped the other team from getting in front and hitting that button, allowing him to go 1. Demon with a rolling bomb ahead of almost everybody. Looks like the blocks are there, so this should be a second cap. It is. So JJ Poole's team now up 2-0 over Exile's team. And JJ Poole able to get a pop, and looks like he's going to be able to get ahead of just about everybody. This last block, there we go. So just in the last minute, 3 caps scored for JJ Poole's team. It was 0-0 just a minute ago. Demon 32 now able to get out ahead of Noah, and not able to get around Datsfall. Uncontested regrab for JJ Poole, but now he's got to get past 2. And he does. Looks like he should be, not able to make that, so he takes a cut back to base. Tag Pro mid, Blithering able to grab that. Currently no regrab for Exile's team. Return for cap situation for JJ Poole. And it doesn't look likely. Datsfall being protected by Blithering's Tag Pro. So JJ Poole was going to take a lap, ultimately gets sniped by Exile. Scumball able to get out, and he's going to go 1 there, but he's going to run smack into Noah. And Datsfall able to trail behind for the return, or excuse me, Exile. Okay, Flag Carrier's Kiss. Both teams had a regrab, so they're both going 2 right now, and Noah opting to go north, JJ Poole goes south. Both teams have a re. Scumball has a rolling bomb re. Exile able to grab mid, and it looks like Scumball has a chance here, but ultimately Datsfall able to get out of base ahead of 3 now. Now behind 2. So with 3 minutes left to go, currently a 3-0 lead for JJ Poole and his squad. Another team opting to get that tag pro. Okay, JJ Poole sees it. He's going to take this opportunity to go get a tag pro while his Flag Carrier was relatively unthreatened. And he's going to take that tag pro on regrab. Try to help Demon get out of base, at least initially. So now, using that tag pro as a lead, he's going to be behind. There's now no regrab. Blithering has returned for cap here. Oh, and that gate would have done it if Dodds was able to get on that button in time, but just unfortunately not able to hit that button in time to get that return. Scumball is going to be able to get out here pretty easily. He's just waiting on that boost, trying to decide where to go. And Noah was able to use that juke juice to stay ahead of Demon. He's going to cut back and go back to the middle of the map, and using that juke juice able to get to safety, now only being chased by one. So with just over 1 minute to go, still a 3-0 lead. JJ pulled boost right into exile, and Stan gets quickly returned. So the blocks are set up. Looks like Noah's going to be able to sneak this in, narrow this lead to 2 for JJ Poole, who grabs a juke juice in red base. JJ Poole's team opting to stay fairly defensive over in red base. Blithering able to take this opportunity to grab a rolling bomb, so he's probably just going to try to get there before it runs out, but he's taking a little longer with it than one would hope. Okay, he's able to boost around Stan. Looks like this could be a cap, and it is, narrowing the lead now to 1. JJ Poole's team only ahead by 1 with 30 seconds to go. JJ Poole going to go ahead and grab that rolling re, and he may try to go get a grab with it. He gets diffused, but he does grab, and looks like he's going to be able to get out here. At this point, he's just trying to stay alive for 20 seconds, and there's a kiss, so unless they can get a return on Scumball, looks like JJ Poole's team will be able to preserve the victory. Blithering's still not out of base, but he does get out of 2. Does get out of base now, and
3,
Scumball
2,
being contained.
1.
Oh, and this could be, very, very close there at the end. They needed about 2 more seconds, and looks like they might have been able to get a cap there to tie it up. But very exciting ending. This was a 0-0 game up to 5 minutes left, and then 3 quick caps for JJ Poole's team to pull a 3-0 advantage, which was maintained until about 1 minute left in the match when Exile's team came back with 2 quick caps. So we will head down to the team channels and see if anybody has any commentary on that game.
Speech.
Very exciting, guys. Congratulations to the winning team.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, it should. It better mean a lot. Very exciting finals. This is our first Swiss tournament for SOCL. What did you guys think of the format for doing a Swiss tournament with like a draft and everything?
Don't let them draft. Switch teams every time.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, the wait between the games was like the worst part. But other than that, it was fun. Like we were after the first couple games, we were playing like we played the 4 semifinal teams. I think it was me, Exile, David Stern, and Mars. We played them all in like the regular season, I guess.
Okay.
Like we were playing the good teams and like playing well and having good games and stuff. So it worked out well. Like it worked out the way you guys wanted it to, I'm sure.
Nice. So JJ, what did you think as far as like how your team performed? Who do you think was your MVP today?
Well, on offense, it was definitely Demon, I would say. I had one game where I got a lot of caps, but he was doing the most part in the other games. Like I played defense and I was playing offense with Demon, so he was leading the way. And then Stan was doing really well on defense, and Scumball was definitely playing his part. He was, for a 3rd round pick, he played really, really, really well.
All right, and Exile, you guys had a great run. Very exciting semifinal. You guys ultimately went to a double overtime golden cap situation in order to get yourself into the finals. How do you feel like your tournament went, and what do you think went wrong there? There's just like about a 45-second period in that game where JJ's team just caught fire, but Exile doesn't have his mic. Oh boy. Did you play without a mic the whole tournament? Oh, just the past 3 games. Okay, so the LVP, least valuable player of the tournament, Exile's mom, everybody. True facts. All right, guys, that'll finish up SOCL Swiss #1. JJ Poole's team victorious. Thanks for tuning in to Ranger Radio, and thanks to everybody who played in SOCL Swiss 1.
Swiss stands for Switzerland.